welcome to my kitchen. We're gonna make some dessert using our FreezyFun ultimate drink and soft serve machine, as well as I'm gonna make some Blondies in the deluxe air fryer and our oven with our brownie pans. So let's get started. I've already got my mixture mixed up here. So it's 2 1/4 cups of whole milk, 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, and I added about a third to, it was a little over a third of a cup of our toasted hazelnut hot cocoa mix from last holiday season. So I just wanted to try, see, because I don't have any chocolate syrup on hand, need to buy some. But I wanted some chocolate ice cream tonight, so I decided to use our toasted hazelnut. And then a half a cup of sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I used a half a teaspoon of our double strength Madagascar vanilla because, of course, it's double strength. And you whisk it until it is completely, the sugar and the hot cocoa is all mixed together and smooth. There's no lumps or anything. So I already have it ready. So we are going to get this ready to go in our FreezyFun. We're going to go ahead and turn it on. Of course, it says hi to you. It's so cool. It says hi. I do need to slide it out this way so I can pour it in. You want to make sure that you mix up anything in a bowl with a spout. This is our small batter bowl. This is one of the older styles, so if it looks a little different than yours, it's an older one. It's probably about 15 years old or so. I have a couple of the older ones that I use as well. So we are going to, we have this on soft serve. It's already blinking. But again, don't forget you have soft serve slushy, spike slushy, frappe, milkshake, frozen juice, chilled drink, or wash cycle. And it's a preset, so it already has it on the highest level. You want to make sure that you have sugar in it and not no sugar added. The only thing you want to use is the monk fruit that has allulose in it. I think that's how you say it. So I did check, and the grocery stores do have it. I found it at Kroger. So I will be trying some sugar-free ones because I'm diabetic, so really I should be using the sugar-free. But I wanted to get my bearings set with the FreezyFun before I started doing anything else with it. So we're going to do soft serve. Again, I have my chocolate already mixed up. You want to turn it on, so you go ahead and hit the start button so it starts rotating. You want to make sure it's already rotating before you pour any liquid in. You open your spout or your lid and you start pouring it in. And you want to make sure it goes past the minimum. And as long as you're using the recipe that comes in the book, you should be just fine. We're going to close that up. I'm going to slide this over just like this. You guys can still see it, but I'm going to slide it over a little bit. You do get the recipe book as well as the owner's guide. And I'm just using the soft serve recipe, and I just substituted some of the sugar for the chocolate. But if you use the syrup, you can do that too. It also gives you your 1 ingredient recipes, your 2 ingredient twist. There's a high protein cheesecake, ice soft serve, your lemonades, your Mai Tais, your milkshake, and of course your frappes. So it does have all those recipes in it. This does come with the FreezyFun. So you want to make sure you keep these handy. I have them all together. What I usually do is I stick them just like this. That has the guide and the handbook in there. And I have a place where I keep all of them. You want to make sure that you keep them handy because they will come in handy forever. So it is starting. So I'm going to set this off to the side a little bit. I'm going to mix up my Blondie. And I do have both our small oven pan, brownie pan, as well as our regular brownie pan, only because I wasn't sure how much this made. I found this mix today on clearance, It was an Easter one, so I picked it up. And it's, let me get my glasses on here. A quarter cup of vegetable oil, 2 eggs. I already have those whisked together. And then, of course, the mix. So I'm just going to pop that in there. Stuff that down in that. And then I'm just going to mix this up. It will be a thicker mixture because it is a Blondie. So it's not going to be runny like a cake mix. So we're just going to mix this up until it is all mixed up. And then we are going to fill it into our brownie pans. And you know what? I probably ought to preheat the deluxe deluxe oven. Move my tray down here. And the small one will fit in there. Our large brownie pan will not fit in here. And we're going to bake this. It says 37 to 42 minutes, but since we are doing brownies and they're individual ones, I'm going to actually do this a little bit less. So we are going to do it on a conventional bake at 325 because it does, or it says 350. So let's see. Nope, we want to do custom because I want to do 325. And we're going to go, I'm going to start it at 15 minutes and check it because I'm not sure how it will do since we're only making 6. So we're going to continue to mix this up till we get it all mixed up. And because it had M&Ms in it, I didn't want to do the mixer with it because I didn't want it to chunk up the M&Ms. And you can see I have a nice thick batter. I'm just going to kind of do that and stick that in there. And I am going to get my large scoop. I'm just going to stick this in here just like that. Do even scoops because that's why I like using the scoops because I can do even ones. And I may only do the deluxe cookie one. I may just do a second batch after these get done because there's only about a half a batch left. I'm just going to tap this down a little bit. And you can see I've only got a little bit left. So I think instead of using this one, I'm just going to use the small oven one. I'm going to put this in when the oven is preheated. And when they are all done, the ice cream and everything, I will come back. The ice cream actually takes, or the soft serve actually takes, it says about 45 minutes. So plenty of time to make the Blondies, get both batches of Blondies done. And when I come back, I will share my Blondie chocolate ice cream. And I think I have some whipped cream in there. We might even have some whipped cream on top. Maybe with a little bit of Oreos sprinkled on top. Oh my goodness, it sounds so good. I may not even eat supper. So I will see you guys soon. And I hope you're having a great day. Happy cooking.